Hey, Blue. I'm losing my mind even more right now, you know? A lot more. Because grinding for all this shit, damn. Nurse father out as an Ishmael. I am inserting into them, not so much, the other stuff. But yeah, gotta farm the game. I'm gonna be farming a lot. Because I need so much more stuff right now. Man. Yes, indeed. Gotta love the grind. Not sure about that, but the grind is certainly there. Because as of right now, I still need 2 egos from the previous stuff. I need all of the current stuff, all of the event ones. So I need the Honglu, I need Ishmael, I need the Marisol thing. So that's 5 items. And in a week, we are getting we're getting the MILF and some random dude. So like, hmm, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to grind. MILF, yes. Valencina Audio, damn. I love hags and MILFs and cougars. Not yet, pretty much. Yep. Now here's the thing. Realistically, I can already get at least one of the current ones. I see you like the fine wines too, my guy. Okay, I just love women. Okay? I just love women. There isn't a single female character in the Project Moon stuff that I wouldn't go for, realistically. I'm not sure if I told you this, but I like women so much, only female IDs get uptied to 4. Only female ones. The rest, the guys, not a single male ID has been uptied to 4. Not once. Just being realistic here. It doesn't matter how meta, how not meta, whatever. I have not touched them. I will make you hurt as well. Look at this. Can smell the favoritism here? Really? Tell me, what does this make you feel? What does this image make you feel? I have more than enough resources. Hurt. Good. Good. It doesn't matter how good, how meta the idea is. It does not go above this. Can you not? I hate this browser thing. Only women goes to Opti 4. Indeed. And there isn't a single female ID that I haven't uptied to at least 3. Every single one is at least 3. Regardless of how bad or good they are. Yes. I don't care if they're men or not, only women. Even Sloshmile is uptie 3. Hell, I hate Sinclair, specifically Sinclair, so much. I despise Sinclair, right? There is only singular Sinclair ID that I have level 260. Every single other one doesn't even get close. Only one of them is at 60. You see this? Only single one. And I will not uptie a single male character to 4 until I am finished uptying every single woman to max. And all of their egos. And getting all of their facades. Still need to get the facades. But on the other hand, look how good this feels. Only one ego. One ego. I only have 4 things to get. Only 4. So yeah, I'm making progress, slowly. I need to get a lot of boxes, so gotta get on that. Also, have you finished all of the achievements or not? Or are you not really the achievement guy? Almost done with the achievements? I have only one left. I have only singular achievement left. That is the last one. That is it. And then I'm done. Then I'm free. Okay, let's see. I do need to do a nice floor 10 run. So let's do that floor 10 run and feel good. If only I didn't need a job and have a little a bit of money, I would have completed the achievements a long time ago. Well, skill issue. No. I get you. Sometimes it is the way that it is. I do not need any of your gifts. Actually, wait. Since I'm going to go for that, is there anything that I'm missing from the early ones? Nah, not really. No need to waste this stuff. I'm loving. Okay, thanks for the CV game. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, what was the setup here? You, 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 you. There we go. Yeah, you know what's hilarious to me? I only just recently looked through the God damn it, Ishmael. I only recently looked through the stuff that just got released with the event in terms of like, you know, the ego and whatnot. They they are so upset that people don't like the Kim Salt ID that they are just like, okay, here's an ego that it basically makes the identity even better. Please just use them. Please, we beg you. Please use them. It's just, I can't. It's hilarious. Just please, trust me. Oh, come on, can you start at the beginning of the song, you piece of shit? It pisses me off sometimes. The whole music request thing feels like it doesn't work half the time. Yeah, I just gotta farm a lot and now we'll be able to finally say that I have everything in the game. How ready are you for the Valpurgis? Are you ready for the Valpurgis? Or is it a bit of a touchy subject with how much you are not ready for it? Little thing, world is kind to me. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Wearing a fine suit, paid by a credit card, but I cannot prove myself. I'm probably not gonna actually what's the word? Redeem all of the new stuff yet until I hit the Valpurgis. So that I can get the new stuff from Valpurgis. Since I'm already gonna be pulling at Valpurgis, might as well, you know, run a chance that it might be the new stuff. Sorry, wearing a shiny crown, paid by a blank check. Nice, I'm getting a UPS system on the first floor. Feels good. Nobody's gonna nuke anyone. Good. Nice, nice. Keep deleting this. Have we gotten any more sinking charge recently? Hello, Escape. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing alright. You know, losing sanity, grinding the MD. And how are you doing? The fuck is this team? What do you mean, what is this team, Top Hat? This is Sinking Charge Hybrid. This isn't even that controversial or weird. Let's see. Definitely go this. Sinking, yep. Another sinking, yep. I think the last sinking charge was Arco Parodia. Yeah, but the issue is that I'm not gonna use Arco Parodia when I already have the Card Rodia. They fulfill pretty much the exact same role, charge sinking, except the Card Rodia doesn't have friendly fire. Gee, I wonder which one I'm gonna be using out of the two. So, yeah. I was thinking more out of the other characters who don't already have the sinking charge. Let's see. Can I slap together anything? No, not really. Unfortunate. Don't remember. Let me see. Do I need the compass? Is compass the part of sinking combos? Compass is not, so technically I could upgrade the compass. Or I could gamble a little bit. Just a tiny bit more. Hey, would you look at that? The game was nice to me. But yeah, this is my usual team. Also, I swear I already explained this team to you, Top Hat. I swear I explained it to you already. Hey, Canalius. Yeah, I have seen the trailer. Mommy Valencina Roddy is here, and some random dude is tagging along, I guess. And yeah, unfortunately, neither Despair Roddy exists, which kinda invalidates her existence. Until we get ARCorp support to maybe make her work better. Yeah, until we get some sort of ARCorp unit that kind of works like Kim Salt for ARCorps. I don't think that's actually gonna work. Sadly. And she looks really insane. Oh yes. She looks amazing. That would be the... I mean, all ladies in this game look amazing, so... I didn't realize Valencina's sword extended. Just like her strap on. I mean, what? Don't mind me. I need something to keep me sane during this mirror dungeon run. The fact Lucio doesn't makes him more of a bum. I mean, I don't even care about him. It's a dude. Why would I care about a dude ID? It's like... bruh. Speaking of, I need to do an MD run myself. Fair. Been doing a late lineage floor 15 run. Ishmael is insane. I still don't have her, so I have not tried her out. I am trying to, you know, get the boxes so that I can buy everyone. So outside of this current event going on, and 2 egos from season 4 and 1, I have everything, and I'm trying to push myself to guarantee that I have everything by the end of this season. Like, every little thing in the game I have. That kind of thing. I need to replace Autis with Honglu, I think. BL Autis is kinda shite. I mean, yeah, but... You know, you can clear floor 15 with whoever you want. You just gotta not have a skill issue. You got enough, yeah. Go for it. I haven't even done a single floor 15 run with a full team. Like, legit, not once have I went to floor 15 with a team consisting of more than one Sinner. So, I cannot really relate having an entire BL team. For me, full teams are only up to floor 10. Not gonna lie, same. The thing is, it's much more fun for me to do solo floor 15 runs than just do this, oh, I have an entire team and I have to build craft around them. The thing that pisses me off the most in that regard is that you do kind of have to min-max and micromanage all of the ego gifts that you get that are like, oh, this one only works for an identity in position number 3. I do not, for the life of me, want to do that level of juggling. Oh, this one works on identities number 5 and 6. I don't want that. Why would I want that? Just give me everything that works with identity 1 and we're cool, we're clear. Everything else, don't need it. Bro, just use middle. Literally all you do is put counter and just get any bleed gifts and win. Yeah, but using a full middle team would imply that I have to use middle Heathcliff, middle Marisol, and middle Sinclair. That is too much of a sausage party for my tastes. To me, it's the opposite. Solos feel like too much juggling. Also, I don't really care for the numbered gifts. I either have it or I don't. The issue is that the numbered gifts are very... How do I put it? They're very conditional. Oh, the identity in the slot 3 will do more slash damage. And I already have my lineup going, right? And it's like, what if I don't have a slash skill on the identity number 3 in my lineup? Oh, just because I picked up a new gift, I have to now change the positions of all of my sinners. No, I'm not gonna. I have better things to do with my life. I'll take a free tier 3. I'm just gonna replace it. Plus, I've done floor 15 solo so many times. At this point, it's just... It's easier. It feels like second skin kind of thing. I just don't care enough. That's what I do. Fair enough, but I feel like if I go to floor 15, I need to actually pay attention to everything I pick up and do. With a single sinner, that's way less juggling. Because I know for 100% that the stuff that I pick up will work. Me personally, I try doing a solo MD run every week with a new character. Not only does it let me test out those characters and get familiar with them, it also gets me to actually work on new characters. Kind of similar. I do every run of MD I do with like solo. I tend to do it with a new female identity, or like the one I haven't done before. I very rarely do repeats. It's just more fun that way. It's like, which identity am I gonna take today? Well, let's take this one. Yeah, just grab a team I like and grab their keywords or something small that'll help and just leave it at that. The thing is, doing it that way, I understand. That's how I usually am when I don't particularly care. But to me, floor 15 is the true endgame of Limbus, so I want to actually engage with it and be interested in it, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go with one character. Okay, what do I need? I need this so that I can survive floor 1, I need this so that I can eventually survive that, I will need that, and I need to go to these specific floors to pick up these ego gifts so that I can combine them into that specific thing, because that thing is actually one of the few things that actually works with a single character. That's like... it just stacks and stacks and stacks, and the game becomes more of a puzzle rather than just, you know, an auto battler that it is. It's just... I don't know, that's how I enjoy playing it. I'm not a huge fan of, like, railways, for example. I don't consider railways to be, like, the end game, as some people do. To me, floor 15 is the end game. Yeah, fair enough. And I'm quite thankful that they actually added the whole new, you know, raid thing, Refractal. Speaking of, I will probably need to do the Marisol one. I still need to start the Intervallo. Still haven't done the Intervallo. Can wait for that new true endgame mode. I do think that they're gonna expand the game, like, a lot as the years go by. I think right now is the moment they finally found their kind of niche, their footing in the game. So at this point, I think they're just gotta start expanding, you know? I swear I get that slot machine every damn run and I always fail it. I know! I have not gotten wealth since it was introduced last season. I've gotten certain philosophy like 7 or 8 times. Wealth? Not once. I've gotten the secret floor pack, the Bongi Emperor one, twice. Not once have I gotten a slot machine. Like, to actually succeed on it is what I mean. Which genuinely upsets me. I got the pack once. I got it twice. I think it's 1% chance, so yeah, not great for rates. Yeah, the rates are awful for it, but... the luck I had with the Bongi Emperor is kind of insane, because I was doing the House of Spiders Ryoshu, where I kill off every other sinner and only have her going for the whole thing, right? And I got it on floor 3. The first floor that pack can appear on, I got it on. And you can imagine how broken that run was. Imagine, bro, just do it 100 times. 5 head, yeah. Gonna roll for Thumb. I don't know. I'm saving up for Walpurgis if I'm gonna be real. The Thumb and everyone else I can just get after a week. Walpurgis, though, I would have to wait for the next Walpurgis, and I'm not particularly interested in wasting that much time. Especially considering I tend to use new units and like, you know, floor 15s and whatever, I kind of want them as early as possible. I mean, I will probably do like maybe 10 pulls or something. I'm gonna use my season tickets since it's the last season ID, supposedly. Oh, probably a good idea then. I already used all mine, I think. Charge? Yeah, let's charge. I will need this, I won't need this. So let's try to get a tier 3 charge of some kind, maybe. Well, speaking of, fuck me, huh? Fuck this stupid book, I hate it. Why does it exist? And also, fuck you. I hate this. I like to hold till the next 2 ID banners. Yeah, the game hates me, so I'm not even surprised. Speak of the devil. The book of the devil. That ain't certain philosophy, that's a goddamn Necronomicon. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I just... knowing my luck, using the tickets, it's not the most useful thing, because I try to get the new IDs as they release, right? Whether by using the shards or just getting lucky and pulling them. Going until the end of the season with the tickets, it's... what's the point? I mean, a Satanist Bible would be a certain philosophy of life. I mean, I don't think their Bible is even that bad or whatever. Not that I read it. One thing I can say for certain is that their Satanistic Bible did not fuck up my fusion chance in the game. So it's already better than this stupid book. Yeah. But overall, I don't particularly put a lot of faith in the guaranteed quote-unquote tickets. They always fuck me over. No, I just didn't have a banner I wanted or didn't need to use the tickets for it, so it just ends up this way. Fair enough, I suppose. I'ma do a kill everyone, House of Spiders Reissue Solar after getting the new IDs, which I do want to ask to make sure, do the death effects for each House of Spiders trigger even when they're already dead? They do. Like, if they're dead, the effects are permanent for her, as long as they're dead. I think there's 3 tickets this season, I used 1 and got Callisto. I don't remember how many tickets there are. There was 1 that we just got from the Battle Pass, 1 we got from the achievements... I'm not sure. I don't remember if there was 1 from the railway. Maybe. But yeah, House of Spiders stuff stays permanently for Ryoshu. All of the effects. That makes her fucking broken. Like, I'm talking, I was doing floor 15s and just deleting everyone. I haven't even done the railway. There's so much stuff to do. I'm being a lazy ass. Even when entering new battle? Yes. I killed everyone pretty much on the first floor. All of the passives they kept for floor 15. What you do want to get though is the Red Thread Ego Gift. It's a non-keyword 1 tier 3 Ego Gift, which allows her to actually not respawn anyone. Only the ring banner I really wanted to grab, so I was happy with the season ticket. In that regard, yeah, that's probably really good. As long as you get what you really want, right? What's up with it? Hold on. Where is music? Properties. Take the red thread with the gift selected to Saturday. Let's build up to the fun. Yeah, pretty much. Do that and you will be perfectly fine. That's the way that I did it. She's insane when you do that kind of thing. Let's say that entire floor 15 run with the Ryoshu alone, killing everyone off, it was probably the easiest floor 15 run of my life. And I killed 3 Nurse Fathers, the secret boss fights. I soloed 3 of them with her. It was stupid. Usually those fights, at least right now, the new ones, they're awful for solos. I died on a lot of runs that I did for floor 15 solos, died on those fights, but Ryoshu just did not care. I think my first one I only got Valencina floor 14. I think I've gotten everyone except for Matthias. I have not gotten Matthias at all. But everyone else I got. I got Rien, Valencina, and Callisto all in the same run. Deleted all their asses. I might have got away with it if I tried more, but I didn't see the way. I mean, yeah, I can see it being easy. I did a regular run with her, and even that was easy. The thing is, there are so many ego gifts that you can pick up that just make her insane. Like, she will delete everyone before even the first turn is over. Because, due to the red thread in her passives, you start with 3 moves already. You start with 3 moves if everyone is dead. She deletes everyone in 1. And all of them are AoE if you did your skill stuff properly. It's insane. That's like the opposite for me. I have yet to see Rien, but Matthias keeps haunting me. Well, Rien just deletes me. I wonder what the thumb duo buffs will give. They might not give anything. I need to check something. After this skill check. Yeah. To the window. Because if I remember correctly, Autis doesn't give anything. Maybe they hotfixed that, but I don't think she actually gave a passive for her. Yeah. Now they'll give it. Matthias Autis does give things herself. She gives a crazy 20% damage reduction. It's in an Autis kit. No, I mean I'm talking specifically to Ryoshu. Because there is Sinclair, Faust, Honglu, Ishmael, Don Quixote, Yisang, and that's it. The others don't really give a unique buff. No, the dev buffs are in the Autis kit? Oh, wait, hold on. Am I dumb? Did I not read it? Turn starts. Where? Am I blind? Oh, this Saikai, the middle. If this unit is defeated at an encounter start, or this unit is defeated during the encounter, Blade of the House of Spiders Reissue gains the following effects. Gain 1 entanglement, minus 20% fucking excuse me? Oh. Okay. Sure, you know what? She needed the help. She needed those extra don't take 20% damage. Oh my god, what are they doing? So it's 7% normally, so that's at max. What, 48% damage reductions? I mean, don't forget that you can also stack a fuckload of protections. Not only do you just get passive damage reductions, you also get a bunch of protections. So you can just say no. Someone tries to damage you, you just say no. I do not consent to being damaged. And that's it. Yeah, so she can become immortal. Add brittle onto that. Hey, Endless. How you doing? You don't even need brittle. I didn't get brittle during my run. You don't need that. What you should add is Great Coat. If you add Great Coat, she is immortal. Because I don't think there is a single thing that can make her die before she pulls off an AoE attack. Which, by floor 3, every attack she has should be an AoE one. That's just insane. What buffs are they gonna give? Wait, I'm confused. Are you talking about her S3? Yeah. Yeah, her S3 has more than one attack weight. And I mean, she also does the other attacks that are also AoE, I think. No. Once you killed enough people, it always is AoE, I'm pretty sure. At least with the red thread. Hold on, I'll go and check. I remember her doing AoEs all over the place. Might remember wrong? I'm pretty sure you are remembering wrong. I remember that entire run, she just was a blender on the field. Fun fact, House of Spiders Reissue has a unique animation for killing each of the House of Spiders Nerdfather IDs. Unique? Oh, right. I remember that she does have animations for Nursefather specifically. Let's see. So... Skill. When does she use this? Okay, this is the base stuff. Gain attack weight for every 2 entanglement on self. And how do you get entanglement? Alright. You fucking kill people. So just by baseline, once once Nursefathers are dead, you're already doing AoE on your base S3. And it only takes 2 turns for this variation, for the Echo Share. So, yeah. I wonder if there's gonna be something special for killing the entire goddamn roster of the game. So outside of Valencina and Lucio, are we missing anyone? I don't think we are. Are we? So there was what? 2 times 4, that's 8, 9. We have 9 people to kill. Plus her issue herself. That's 10 out of the 12 sinners. So only 2 sinners don't have an ID pertaining to anything House of Sparta related. Unless we count Moses and Ezra, nobody. Well, they don't really count. I'm talking specifically House of Sparta people. So the fun thing is, this is outside of MD, with String Severance, Outer's Death passive, her Shin effect, and base Marisol support passive, she can get like 90% damage reduction against unopposed and unbreakable coins. Don't know if these stack, probably not. And with Faust passive, she also has 10% HP shield every turn. Yeah, she... As I said, all of this stuff makes me terrified. Just how overpowered all of the units that we are recently getting, it makes me fucking terrified. Because if this is the shit that they are giving us, hey guys, here's a new ID, enjoy, imagine what is awaiting us. Imagine what kind of stuff they're gonna throw at us in terms of challenge. They're gonna throw stuff at us that is going to make the Season 4 player first facing Ricardo think that Ricardo is a basic mob. That's how bad all of that is. And at the same time, I'm looking forward to it. And not really. I'm terrified and exhilarated. Oh, really? Server error? How about you do again? That's more like it. But I don't even know how far they're gonna push the new Kanto. Reminder that Ricardo is probably on his way of becoming a great brother of the middle. You say great, but I'd say he's mediocre. I'd say he's somewhere in the middle. Okay, what am I trying to do? That is useless. Tier 2 sinking? Sure. Hit me up, what we got? Overcoat. Anything else? Tier 1, sure. Is it just me or Lucio Cleave pre-up tie art reminds me of Canto 6 and Wild Hunt Heathcliff? Perhaps it's cause of the broken mirror glass? I haven't looked that closely at the art. At the art of Heathcliff specifically, to clarify. But maybe. I mean, yeah, but the craziest thing for me with her is that you can really run her anywhere. Any sinners that are not core to a team, throw them as House of Spiders IDs, and now you have a strong team with crazy ID that essentially fuels herself. Yup. But the thing is, you gotta understand that a lot of future encounters and a lot of future content is going to be balanced with that idea in mind. So if you think, oh, this is a cool new event Project Moon is coming out with, let me just go and do it with my Season 1 IDs. And I have a couple of 3-star ones and 2-star ones. I can do it, right? No. That is gonna be your canon event. You're gonna be looking like David at the end of Edge Runners with that, 1,000-yard stare. I mean, we already have Rodia to trivialize a lot of things. Yes. Night of Despair Rodia. I have special attachment to that ID. I have special attachment because I think I spent an entire stream and even time out of the stream you know the Arc Knights collab, right? That they did. And there was the hard mode version of that fight. And I did the hard mode mayor's fight, the final boss, only with Rodia. Just Rodia and no one else. I soloed that shit. It was so good. I spent hours on it, but it felt so good once I got it going. And the thing is, the entire mechanic of that floor pack, that Intervallo, collab, whatever, it was specifically anti-solo. It was specifically to avoid that. And yet I still did it. Oh, that felt good. I missed that collab. I missed the ego gifts that it gave. And it also had a lot of pretty art and music to it as well. I miss it. The Don Quixote fight? Damn, that music was good. Nice. Clash power? Yikes. Why must you torture me like that? But alright. Okay, floor 4. What do I want here? Is this good? You know what? Sure. As much as I really don't want to go into the LCB, fine. LCB Boggak is... I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Okay. This run I am going to floor 10 because I just want to finish the achievements and not have them eating away in the back of my mind. Just so that I can be free. Solo LCB is rough. Yeah, solo LCB is rough. Unless, of course, you're playing, House of Spiders or Rare Shoe. But there are a bunch of floor packs that are just awful solo. Dregs of the Manor, unless you have an actually good ID with potential like AoE or a dodge, you're just gonna get deleted. Another one that is also painful is the Walpurgis, the gear one. The full stop to a life. Which is exactly where I am currently in the Library of Ruina. Woo, we finally come at that point. An ID with stagger recovery also works real well there. Yeah, but I usually try not to go for like too easy IDs. I just wanted an easy time with House of Spiders. The first time I did floor 15 was with Sync Autis, the 2-star. I'm still kind of, what's the word? Dancing with the idea of potentially taking Slosh Mile to floor 15. But that is an ordeal that is going to require a lot of dedication and probably a lot of energy drinks. And a lot of painkillers, because that's going to hurt. I guess we're getting down. The gear one can be rough depending on how many reusable coin skills they use. Yeah, but unless you have good dodge, you're screwed on that. Because the issue in that one comes from just the sheer amount of damage you can do. If you cannot outscale the gear guys with actual moves, because if you're doing solo and you're alone, you start at just one skill. Not only do they reuse coins, some of them use more than one skill, and remember that their number scales the further the fight goes. It's like 6, then 7, then 8, and like at some point I think maximum number of them in the fight is 9. So unless you can roll in with a good ego to just kind of stagger them off rip, you're going to have a lot of pain coming your way. I remember at some point I was setting up a floor 15 run, a solo floor 15 run with someone. Don't remember who it was, but I essentially got my ass handed to me the moment I got into that fight. Didn't use more than one skill. Some of them I'm pretty sure use more than one skill. You know how some enemies, when the fight progresses, they gain more than one skill slot? I could be wrong, I could be misremembering it, but I think some of them in that floor pack do end up using more than one. Maybe not at the beginning of the fight, but definitely as the fight progresses. Okay. Great, you're in the negatives. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I guess I'll take it. You may be right on that. I'll need to remember when going there again. Yeah, I tend to avoid that floor pack, not so much for the fact that there are gear guys there, and there are a lot of them. It's mostly that there are not a lot of good eco gifts there. Like, there's just not. Unless you're playing specifically the full stop people, most of the gifts there are shit. Another very interesting ID that I wanted to potentially do a run with is W Corp Dawn. And that one is rough. because it's a very strong, but it's also self-sabotaging ID. And I don't know if I have it in me to go through that pain. It would be definitely one of the more difficult ones to go through. I feel like that one I would have to rely on ego a lot. I would need a lot of ego gen gifts if I decide to do that one. But it still might be fun to try. But for now, I need to just make it to floor 10, so I can be done with achievements and feel good about my life. It's still funny to me that they just... That Kim Salt... They introduced Kim Salt. Kim Salt was amazing. And then Kim Salt fell off real hard. And Project Moon is just like, please, no, you don't get it. Kim Salt is really good. Please keep using him. Here's an ego that makes him even better. You don't even need to use the ego. Just equip it. Trust. We're gonna make it good. I mean, the gear wheel is just 20% extra damage, and the pipe is extra to attack for 10% more damage taken, which doesn't really matter later on. Yeah, I mean... The issue is that some of those, there are also the other ones that are specifically gun-related. And I don't like the gun-related ones, because most of the IDs in the game that have guns cannot use them repeatedly. Outside of the Walpurgis IDs, all of the other IDs have limited ammo. And even then, two of the Walpurgis ones are, you know, still limited. Which honestly I'm still not a fan of. An interesting thing to try though, I still haven't tried running a Desperado team. But then again, would the Desperado team even be all that good? What am I doing with my life? Since I'm going to floor 10, might as well pick up the urn. Might be useful. Whenever I think of limited ammo, I keep getting reminded of Fell Bullet Heathcliff and how scared they were of giving bullets back to IDs. Yeah, mind you, not only do you need to use that ego, you have to kill an enemy with that ego. And it has to be a critical kill. You have to kill specifically with a crit. And you get 1 bullet back. 1. God, that is so bad. Now, downpour for free? Damn right. Damn, I want to buy Thrill as well, but I don't think Thrill is going to be all that good. It's also 3 max per encounter. Yeah, that too. It's just, why? Why even bother at that point? I'm trying to get the charge going here. Get you... You... Tier 3? Yeah, tier 3. Now I got the thing that I wanted. The whole reason I even came to this theme pack. Ah, fuck it. I just grabbed that. There we go. Perpetual motion machine. I still need something else. I don't remember what. But plenty of stuff. NVGs wouldn't be too bad, but... It's only offense level, not that useful anyway. But yeah, I feel like they still wanted to kind of lean into the... What's the word? Narrative lore reasoning behind the entire thing. And I think not long after that, Solemn Lament Heesang came out, who restocks himself automatically at the cost of some sanity. Yeah, the exact same thing that happens with the... You know... The cowboy Ryoshu. I do think we need to heal. A little bit of healing. But I think I'll heal on the next turn. Alright, this bastard cannot even drop below 15 SP until you disable that stupid... I really hate the Boggak of this. I really hate the Boggak. Yeah, a little over a month after that Ego Solemn Lament Heesang came out. Unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. And the funny thing is that at the moment of that Ego's release, the only ID that Heathcliff could even use with it was the rabbit. A rabbit that uses 4 bullets in one skill. 4! And he got an ego that gives you maximum of 3. That is a whole new level of BS. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, heal me up. It just hurts thinking about it. It could be one of the egos that they will eventually give Uptie 5 to. And maybe they will, you know, lift that stupid restriction. Yeah, healing ego, go! Speaking of Solemn Lament, my cosplay that I've been working on for so fucking long, I'm still, like, every time I make some progress on it, something goes wrong and I have to go, like, 5 steps back to redo some shit. Oh my god, I'm running low on steam with that. It hurts. What does Creed have to do with poise? Something I straight up just saw someone say. How? Who is that? You know what, I don't even want to know about that. I think it might have been because of Full Stop Heath already being planned later. Though to be fair, they also had Christmas Roddy in the same season as Night of Despair Roddy, so who knows. If they gave the Christmas Roddy, or like similar ID, that are Cope ID to literally anyone else, it would have worked way better. Okay, you want a clash? You want a clash, big boy? Fuck your ass, okay? Yeah, like Sinclair, who, fun fact, has 0 charge IDs. Yeah, I think they will give Sinclair a charge ID eventually, but I bet it's going to be some bullshit where it's a part of another, like, big ID group. Because I love the burn ID they gave to Heathcliff. The goddamn Heisho slop shit. I hate Heishos. Heishos are awful. Why must they exist? I wouldn't mind a couple of Heishos, but the entire roster of Heishos that all look the same. SP, screw you, mate. You're going into the negatives and I don't even care. You will not roll ahead on my watch again. That's right. What the fuck do you even mean? I hate this guy. I hate him with a passion. What do you mean stagger? I'm winning the clashes. Shove your skills up your ass. Oh my god. I despise this bitch. Genuinely. This creature does not deserve to be alive. Hohenheim. Heal everyone, please. I'm saying I need more healing egos, and then I'm realizing, damn, I have every single healing ego gift in the game. That's not exactly going to help. To be fair, sinking is not great in general against Hohenheim due to having sanity. So all damage has to be with skills, which means a lot of damage taken. I know, but it just pisses me off. I just don't like this fight. I didn't like it when they first released it. It was a chore to do. And it's a chore still. Oh yeah, just stagger fucking everyone. Okay. I straight up haven't even finished the bog gag because I don't want to deal with this fight again. I beat bog gag and it wasn't a fun time. Just straight up it wasn't. I'm gonna need Dawn to heal herself at the very least. Are you sure? Why don't you have healing? Ugh. Heal 12 SP. Not exactly gonna help, but okay. How much HP do you got? This. Where is your breakpoint? In the name of love and heals. Does it? Consume all charge count on self to heal allies with the least HP percentages by maximum of 8 HP. I didn't know that it heals, but it doesn't exactly heal a lot. Yeah. I'd rather just heal Dawn for like a big chunk instead. You know what? Fuck your clashes. I don't care. I'm going to just obliterate your like everything that you have in your life. You have it at 3, not 4? Oh. Didn't know that it was different. It's not 8 HP, it's 8%. It's good, but just not that good. Go on, Don. How much are you gonna heal? 70 HP heal, nice. I love... Some people don't know that the base Don Ego, La Sangre de Sancho, that it heals a lot. It's actually really good for healing. At least on Sancho herself, Dawn herself. Okay, everyone is alive, we're fine, this stupid fight is over. Remind me to never go here again, regardless of ego gifts. Just remind me to never go into the fucking LCB again. That fight obliterates every little bit of sanity that I might have. Certainly remember it. That's what was carrying the Dawn against solo against Dulcinea. Yeah. That's what helped me a lot when I was doing my Dawn solo. Because Dawn really needed healing at earlier floors before we've gotten any of the ego gifts to heal her. It's insane just how much it can heal. Because it heals by damage done. Which on its own, knowing that some skills can go into the stratosphere of 30,000 damage in one skill. I know it's single target, but still. Actually, I haven't seen. What's the uptype for that? Not uptype, thread spin. Why do they use different words for it? It's still the same thing. It's the same process. Why do they not just call it the same thing? No, it's uptie and thread spin. Can't wait to get another kind of equipment that we will dig spin up instead. Dig twist. Up tie, thread spin, dig twist. There we go. It's one of the Zaningos you want to thread spin since it makes it roll slightly better and makes the healing on hit instead of hit on heads. Ooh. This is probably good then. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of Zaningos that are really good, just, you know, regardless. For example, well, the new one we got for Rodia, it's, you know, Zane. It said in Dante's note that Faust insists they're very different. How so? No idea. And then there's Autis' Zane Ego thread spin. That's why Autis has the scissors, where she is really hot and I want to cuddle and do other unspeakable things to her. Have you seen that damn smug smile on her face in that ego? Oh my god, Okay, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Do not get horny, Dante. Dante, what are you doing with the sinner, Dante? Sinner Autis is not for breeding, Dante. She has reached menopause, Dante. I'm gonna rewind it. That is not the issue, Dante. To Pathos Mathos' thread spin has the insanely OP ability to give 1 damage up to a random ally on kill. And that damage up is same turn. Yeah, not every single one of them is good. But some of them are. I just don't understand. There are some things in this game that are really powerful, really strong, really good, and then there are things that you question why the fuck were they even made in the first place. Good, Don. Just delete that guy with the magical girl Kamehameha. Yep. I still remember the how overpowered Marisol's one is. The base ego. Chains of Others is so busted, it was used in the canon story. Yeah, it's insane to see the difference between things like rear shoe thread spin, making it apply up to fragile and rolling 28 on heads to pathos mathos. Surely it's going to get upgraded after Autis Kanto. Trust, trust. My wife will get a good ego. She's gonna canonically use it to kill someone and then she's gonna be rolling good. Marisol has a many good egos. Yes. The only downside is that I would have to use Marisol to use them. Which I'm not a fan of. Not that I hate Marisol or anything, it's just... most of his IDs I just don't like.
당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 가지고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다. 공간을 뭉갠다. 이거 봐. 한 상체를 제압하는 건 공격이네요. 충분하잖아. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Yeah, it gets staggered.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘해.
Still love that the Solemn Lament E-Sang is just aura farming with every single attack. Man just slides up to the enemy, does a cool pose. Level 69! Nice. Are you telling me that I have not equipped the sinking ego on a sinking ID rod yet? What am I doing? Well, he's gonna get a Kanto soon. I wonder how they're gonna top House of Spiders Ryoshu. It's gonna be like Ryoshu, but he's gonna scale off of every kill he gets, and it's gonna be a permanent buff forever. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so BRB. Okay, I'm back. That was fast. It's unreal how much I struggled to write that. You struggled with In Hell We Live Lament. You alright? Why do those ever matter? Natural born genius singing this inferno. It's cold. My fingers are cold. They don't move correctly. That's why you use toes.
자신만만하게 달려가더니 근자감이었던 거야?
Type with your toes. Or use text to speech. Speech to text. Yeah, speech to text. Maybe. I realize someone's heaven could be the source of my torment. Allowing yourself to step on fire. Yeah. Egos is one thing that I feel like I don't use enough of. But me trying to figure out all of the egos that I should and shouldn't use at the same time, so... Oh no, sometimes I even forget the fact that when you use an ego, you change the resistances on your sinner. So if you use the wrong ego at the wrong time, it could be the difference between your sinner just getting one shot and not. Which is an interesting conundrum. It's been a while since I've actually heard the In Hell Will Live lament. I love that song, but don't get to hear it too often. Usually it's the other Millie stuff. Fly my chicken wings. Nice. What I didn't know in these fights is that under certain circumstances, the fight changes. I don't know what the story thing is, but yeah. This is why I like Zane Egos, since I just need to equip it and it'll change resistances immediately. And I won't have to think about it until I use another ego. Yeah, but usually it is specifically the using of the ego that screws you over. It's like, oh cool, I'm going to use this ego to do a little bit extra damage, or I'm gonna use this ego to heal up a little bit. And then, next turn, the enemy is like, okay, so this is my nuke attack. All unbreakable coins, by the way. And then you realize that you just made your sinner extremely weak, fatal to that specific sin. And you start questioning your life choices. Because it would be the difference between that thing doing like a little bit of damage to you and you just getting crumpled like a house of cards. I still remember the Lai Hung beginning days. Seven unbreakable coins. You can end up making a sinner weak to every sin affinity if you're stupid enough. Is that possible? I don't think that's possible. When you use different egos, they overwrite the other weaknesses. I'm pretty sure. As far as I know, there is no ego that straight up makes you weak and fatal to everything. Could be wrong. I haven't looked through every single one of them, but... The ego affinities don't stack on top of each other. Yeah, they get replaced every single time. But they don't lower. No, they do lower. I'm pretty sure. Unless... That whole resistance mechanic is so ass. It always confuses me. Do I want this? The loading screen right now even said it. Bold of you to assume I read it, and bold of you to assume it still works the way that it works. Hold on. It might be time for the funny little thing called let's go into the wiki. It will be an incentive to use multiple. I don't know. I'm gonna check. Sure, whatever. When a sinner uses an ego, their sin resistances change, but any value that would lower instead doesn't. But does it mean lowering those resistances is it good or bad? I hate this system because it's, you know how it's not guaranteed that this something lowering is good and something going up is bad. Okay, wait. Gameplay. It's good. Let's see. After using an ego skill, the sin resistances of the sinner will be replaced by the ego's resistances, and the ego's passive will activate if unlocked, and can be viewed with the ego passives thingy under the sinner. Multiple ego passives can be activated by using different egos on the same sinner. But what about the resistances? Each sinner is capable, all 12 have them. Lowering would be a damage multiplier of 0.5. So the more egos you use, the more like if you use enough egos, you would just make yourself more resistant to pretty much everything eventually, right? Because I remember I researched this, but it didn't make any fucking sense. I hate this system. It annoys me. Less resistance. Less resistant. No, we're talking logically. I would want to be more resistant to damage so I take less damage. This is why I hate it. Because the values are going up. To be fair though, there's only 4 egos at a time, so can't make yourself resistant to everything. I'm, I'm still like, it feels like you're saying that you don't get resistances. You just screw yourself over with every ego. At least that's what I'm understanding. The less resistant because the values are going up. And so, is that what I'm understanding? Each ego makes you more vulnerable. Yes. Okay. Hold on. I swear they changed that. I swear they changed that. Even on the wiki, it says that they're just replaced by the new ones. You can test it out in battle soon. We'll see. Hold on. Resistances. Stagger. Resistances cannot go above 2 times without the use of stagger levels and cannot go below 0 under any circumstances. Effects that modify resistances will always do so plainly. Increase sloth resistance by 0.7 will result in... Okay, so lowering the resistance in this is better. For Sinners and Picatula Invidae, they gain sin affinity resistances based on the most recently used ego. If no Yi ego has been used since the start of the encounter, their resistances are that of the currently equipped Zane ego. Mm-hmm. Where is this? I hate this system. Okay, let's just... What was I doing? I'm trying to get charge, right? What am I missing for charge, actually? Which one do I have? I have the clock, so I want not the clock. So classic PM complicated stuff. I will figure it out, but I'm pretty sure that they removed the negative applications of ego. I remember reading that somewhere. I could be wrong, but I think they removed the negatives because it would disincentivize use of egos. And they're trying to sell the damn things. The Gesellschaft mean knows not the full intricacies of PM's mechanics. They don't think even Faust knows shit either. Okay. CV, UPS, stick. CV, UPS, stick. So I need a tier 2. There we go. Okay, charges locked. Can I get a tier 4 though? Or should I just go for sinking ones? I think I should go for sinking ones now. But I cannot because I don't have enough. I will figure that shit out. Are we ever gonna get just like a training mode where we can test out numbers? Or is that not gonna ever be a thing? Okay, hello, Tomboy GF. Yo, sick shit, Hongler. You're very useful. Can't even clash. Weak ass little shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hills are green and the birdies sing and roses are pink. Experience I've never had. I'm so happy, happy to just be part of your story. After you I follow, after you I follow, the world you show me brought in my horizon. Forever my hero, forever my hero. I am your biggest fan, I am your biggest fan. Merry go round in a circle I run. It's so much fun leaving reality behind. Oh, you hopeless. Why? Why are you suddenly hopeless? I loved Canto 12's Millie song, so said it's not released on YouTube. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why don't you give me the lyrics of it? Or better yet, you can give us the next Kanto music. Camellia. Which one am I doing? Now let's just hit you with this. I don't understand enough German to write the lyrics. Just learn German real quick. German is easy. Brother. She's doing 70! What the fuck is this damage girl? I hate red coins. I hate red coins. Remove red coins from my game. I hate red coins. I hate red coins. I already struggle with my native language. I don't think I'm in the market learning new languages yet. Nah, you'll be fine. Trust. You'll be good. This is bullshit. What is this fight? This boss with solo is rough because she applies a lot of bleed. I mean, there are a lot of bleed ego gifts that remove bleed. You can avoid a lot of bleed if you know how to do it. Technically. Oh, now you're struggling? Is this what you're gonna fucking tell me? No. You don't get to struggle. Struggling is for, you know, not sinking team. This is just absolute BS. Shred that dimension, boy. You got this. It feels like winning clashes against her make her do more damage. What the fuck is this? Skullbuster. Is there a mechanic that I just don't understand? Maybe. I haven't actually read too much into her. I haven't even done the intervallo, which I should. Hot tomboy GF, you'll be fine. Okay, you got it. Watch me take my steps. I'm winning, please. You got this. Not done! Ishmael? I'm going to grab you by your stupid antlers and I'm gonna fuck you until you learn not to kill your teammates.
관리자님이 이 기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다. 기계는 언제나 기다리는 운명이니까요.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to do something right here, okay?
날카롭고 정확하게. 네가 계속 저택을 더럽히고 있어.
We are built to overcome endless mishaps. Come on, just fucking overcome this mishap, please. Cause ass is not for sale, nada. Marie's playback.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
Okay, we're alive for now.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Gain 2 fragile, deal more damage, and deal plus 30% damage on critical hit. And double the effects inflicted by the coins of the Bow of the Homeland Sai Arrow Loose skill. Well, that fucking explains a few things. Crit. Plus 20 more damage on crit. And how much poise you've got? I see. I definitely see. Okay. Don't. Okay.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
이래서 장비는 속성별로 준비해달라고 부탁해놨었지. 적재적소했으니까 그만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
That's still a lot of damage, but that's fine. How can I recreate what I've never had? All that I miss, that I must keep you thriving. Nutrients are what you lack. I will water you with every drop of blood I have. Now I know that sacrifice is the easy path. Absence cannot ever change the fact. The very best for you, believe me.
먹어 치워라.
Okay, we are much better off right now. Somehow.
이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Okay, let me check. Ishi, you got enough. Okay. You're not going to delete someone in my team again. Just put some put some sinking on her. What is going on? Okay. Who can apply some sinking to her right now? Apply sinking count. Barely anything. You will apply a lot of sinking count. I'm gonna use that. Do you have enough? You have enough. You're fine. Technically, that's only 5 just basic sinking. Fine, you know what? It doesn't matter. Yisang the goat is going to do some good stuff. Sink her. Nice. There she is, in the negatives now. Why are you recovering SP? How dare you recover SP? Where is your sinking lady?
아무것도 남지 마라. 새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야. 상태가 좋지
What, huh?
높은 확률로 곧 치명상을 입을 수도 있겠군요. 관리자님의 냉철한 판단력이 필요할 때입니다.
Yeah, cool. Take less damage from all of these, I get it. At less, blah blah blah. Is there some bullshit where you just get SP because Lamao XD? Sanity. Increases by 5 on skill use? Increases after winning a clash, that's fine. Oh my god. She just doesn't care. Okay. Okay, I guess. There we go, minus 45. Raise your SP all you want. It's not gonna save you. You're in the negatives. Mirror Dungeon is supposed to be the place where I can just waltz in and kick the ass easily. What is this?
제 행위. 그렇다면
Stop. Goodbye now with sorrow and you. I don't even wanna. You done? You happy?
닥쳐와줘. 포기하. 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Okay, it's fine. When are you gonna get staggered already? Ishmael. I'm gonna need you to do this for me, okay, girl? I believe in you.
지키기 위해서. 주인께서 명하셨습니다. 당신을 청소하라.
Uninvite this whoever this is. Even though that's only gonna proc next turn, but still, get uninvited.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼
I just healed. Stop doing damage.
증명되는 것 같아. 다행이군요.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Back into the negatives you go. You do not get to get your SP up. She got her SP up.
역경을 이겨내고 유능한 직원이 되었어요. 저 이번에 도움이 됐을까요?
Can I do 700 damage to her in one turn? I'm gonna hope I can. I cannot waste too much because she's going to start applying more and more bleed to me and I just cannot afford it.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Come on. You can do this. There we go.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해.
아무것도
잘했다는
남지
의미가 생략하는 게 좋겠지.
방금 공격.
Come on.
다시 해봐줄래?
뭐가 치워라.
괜찮은
괜찮은 공격이네요.
다른
앞으로도
직원에게도 도움이
그렇게만
될지도 몰라.
해주세요.
Okay, wait. Ishmael? You have 12. Okay, you have enough. Okay, I think we're fine now. I think we won. I think we're good. I hope.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데. 지금이다. 대골바가지 거미 대가리. 차! 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
Come on. 1.2k. We can do that. We can easily do that.
그중 제일 뛰어난 게 거미였고.
How many memories do you have?
대가리 딱 떼고.
Oh shit. Dawn is going cray cray. Let's go.
아르카나 비트.
404 damage not found. Come on. Just win. Not fucking reassuring. Why do you delete her but not the enemy? Fuck.
만만하게 달려가더니 긴장감이었던 거야?
Okay, I'm too far into the fight to, reset now, but I'm still gonna be upset about it. Just die.
직원 중 하나의 생체 반응이 사라졌습니다. 앞으로 관리자님
Okay, I'm just gonna do the smart thing,
그들 역시 입사했을 때부터 각오하던 일이죠.
just in case. Hongler, you have enough? Okay, you have enough. You're fine.
만만찮겠군. 이니 하지. 기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다. 뭐 합을 맞출 때 항상 정해진 답이 있는 것은 아니니까.
There we go.
옳은 틈새가 있지 않았나. 지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며.
Also, what are the chances that the reason why they created this character the way that they created this character is due to the success of Rufo, if we're gonna be honest with ourselves? Just thinking out loud. Low? Fair enough. Okay, we're going to floor 10. I'm gonna go floor 1. Line 1. Low, but not 0. They plan ahead of time, so there's no chance they could have known. They do plan ahead of time, but have you considered that there is a very real possibility that they have multiple potential designs in the works for, like, what a character can look like? And, like, they only finalize the actual, proper assets at a bit of a later date. I assume they write the gameplay mechanics, they write the story, they write a lot of stuff before they actually do that. You have too much imagination. Shh. I don't have enough imagination. Gloom and Lust. If they did do that, should have an ID. You don't know that she won't have an ID. For all we know, she might get an ID down the line. She gonna be in the bog act, definitely. That's like a certainty at this point, in my opinion. I still stand by the fact that you have too much imagination. Nah, 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 nah. I just know what I believe in. Also, she's the refraction fight, isn't she? She's the refraction fight. And I don't want to do her. And I don't want to fight that fight in the refraction. Please. Save me. She indeed is. I still haven't done the intervallo. And I don't... I'm already losing my hope. Just from that. Like, I understand, but I still don't wanna. And she has limited time rewards, so I have to push. And do it. It's fine. I will get it done by the end of this week. I still haven't even done Ricardo's. I haven't done Ricardo's either, but Ricardo is permanent. And you see, Ricardo requires, well, it doesn't require, but it's kind of aimed at you should have middle IDs. And I don't have my middle IDs built. Like, not even close. So, yeah. I have, what, 3 middle IDs that I would use? Ishmael, Dawn, and Autis. So, I guess... I guess that's possible. Thank God they didn't start doing refractals until after the checkup bog act. Oh, doing Hohenheim. Oh no. No. Don't jinx it. They might just, you know, sit thinking there, like, people want more content. How about... Check up 2, the bog gackening. They could do it. I wouldn't even be surprised. The thing I'm noticing is that every new intervallo... I'm not shutting up. Well... If I gotta predict, I predict. I mean, that's why he was in the railway. Even if it's a bad prediction. Some predictions are best not predicted. That's all I'm saying. Skullbuster. None of this is really useful, so... What am I trying to get now? My charge is pretty much done, unless I can actually make the gauntlet. Nice, got the gauntlet. Now we do sinking. Sminking. Midwinter Nightmare would have helped so much. RR is different from Refractal since he's the second wave of his encounter, meaning he has to be held back. That, yeah. I haven't done Refraction Railway either. I'm being a lazy ass about the endgame stuff. If he was in Refractal, they'd, I don't know, double the speed drain or something. Unless you're using basic LCB units, you are gonna get destroyed. That's gonna be the That's gonna be the entire thing.
알고 침식도 양호. 아마도
마음 둘 안. 아비들도 매번 이런 식이었다. 지금 내킬 때만 잘해줬지.
I just don't really don't like Hohenheim, like as a fight. As a character, I actually started liking him more after the Rare Shoes counter, but damn. Fighting him? No thanks. You know, we should have corroded his ass into the House of Spiders. Like, why even bother? Just corrode his ass, yeet him through the portal, and hope for the best. That would be a higher, you know, higher success rate.
다른 부서에 있는 애고까지 가져오길 잘했지.
개체를 구성하고 있는 군중
이만큼
하나가
효율적인 일
파괴되었습니다.
없잖아.
이 틈을 파고들어도 좋을 것 같군요.
제약 개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아. 기후팀의 직원과의
대가리
완벽한
딱
공격이었어.
Realistically speaking, why doesn't LC, the Limbus Company in general, do that? Think about it. We have the monolith, right? And we are currently doing research on the whole distortion stuff, right? What is stopping us from pairing up with the new W Corp? The guys who are, you know, we're fucking around with the back doors and those tunnels. What stops Limbus Company from just being like, okay, corrode his ass, eat him through the door, block the door? Distortions are too unpredictable. But that's the thing, you don't need to predict it. Distort the guy, eat him through the door, and forget about it. It's like biological terrorism, but in the city sense. Kinda. Very kinda.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는
방금
칭찬은
공격.
생략하는 게 좋겠지.
다음에 다른 개체에게도 다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면
Also, question. I haven't read The Distortion Detective, which I probably should, but point is, do we know what the fuck the monolith is? Do we know anything relating to the monolith, or is that just... It is what it is. Here's a rock that makes you go crazy.
아무것도 남지 마라. 효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말도 아니
Because so far all I know about the monolith is that it's a rock that makes you go crazy. Can you repeat the question? I was zoning out. Do we know anything about the monolith? I haven't read the Distortion Detective or anything, but like... Do we know what the monolith that we secured in TKT is? Wait, was it TKT? No, it was the Blade Lineage one. Yield My Flesh. We sold it, or like, whatever. It was brought up in TKT with that Hubert guy.
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
Is it just the rock that makes you go crazy?
방금은
from what me, knows, the monolith is a one-way trip to distortion without the need for carbon. That is what we know so far. I'm just saying, like, do we know if it's connected to any singularities? Is it man-made, or is it just something that was naturally created? Has it? But that means that without common, ego is impossible with monolith. Okay, so a fluorescent ego is only possible if a lady talks to you in your head. Reminds me of that Halo. We don't know where it originates. Yeah, gotcha. Reminds me of that Halo meme. I have a lady in my head that calls me stud muffin.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Hold on, but surely someone created that. Limbus.
공간을 뭉갠다. 이제야 실력을 좀 내세요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋겠나.
No, that's just the.
여자들의 전투는 못 살수들의 본보기가
That's just Halo. Nobody even made that meme. Sag. Nice.
재밌었다. 자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
Sure, give me some more damage. I'll take Snake Slow. Snake Slow is good slow. What else? What do I want to go for now? You know what? Sure. Line 5. I don't usually go here. What the hell? Might as well make it a little bit interesting, why don't we?
매뉴얼은 모두 직접 숙지시켰으니 당연한 결과다.
Yes, give me the nebulizer. I need it. I need it to breathe good. Wait, that's Sorrowful Exile. That's the wrong one. Damn, I forgot. I'm gonna buy these two because they're actually gonna be real good together. And I'm still trying to get more sinking, I wanna say. There we go. There's my sinking. I still need the tier 4 sinking. Not that one, but okay. Can I? Yes, yeah, there we go. Artistic Sments. Can't really sell anything. I guess I can sell the bleed one. Sell. Enhance. I'm gonna give an extra level, I guess, and a little bit damage. Is it gonna be identities? Is it the MVP Catulum? No. It's the Dulcinea. 4 waves. Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna start the fight with this. Don, you got this. Do your magical girl bullshit like you usually do.
자세에 틀림은 없구나. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
거기서는 왼쪽으로 가서. 그렇지. 좀 치는데.
아파!
Yes, Don. Nice.
정리보다도 풍자여, 운명 속에 파묻힌 그대, 여기서 빛의 우리 앞을 막는 증오스 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 아르카나스!
Wow. I did a little bit of damage.
다음에 다른 빛에게도 다시 해볼까요? 영상만 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
당신은 물러 터졌군요.
I even killed someone. Don't think that was Dulcinea? Yeah, it wasn't.
관리자님은 당신이
He's
생각하는
one of the newer ones.
제가 늘
You know what? Clash with her, why don't you?
언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다. 대가리 딱 떼도록.
How am I getting crits? Well, that guy's fucked.
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
공간을 뭉갠다.
It's beautiful.
대골바가지 거미 대가리. 기적해 찾아서 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이
And there we go. Ishmael is fine. She did not kill anyone on my team. Just gotta hope that the Honglu did not fuck me over.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
Okay, it was the enemy that the Honglu destroyed.
기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
잔뜩 피어날 테니.
And we all can attack her. Wait, Ishmael? Yeah, you got enough somehow still. Why did you go first?
아무것도 남지 마라. 무타법을 이제야 좀 이해.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었어.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이군.
Mm-hmm.
잘했다는 칭찬은 생략하는 게
Dun, dun,
공간을 뭉갠다.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
절묘한 한압이었군. 걷잡을 수 없을 만큼 붉은 가시가 나타났다.
Nice. These guys just exploded on their own. Right. The IDs. How many of you? It's just these 6? Works for me, I suppose. And they ain't got nothing. You got any AoEs, my guy? Not really. And you don't got any AoEs. God damn it, I hate these guys. My best AoE I cannot use. You got this.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
Sorry, Autus, but you're done.
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아. 하! 으타! 더 먹어치워라.
Oh, that's also AoE, right? Nice.
아르카나 비트.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고모대 같았어.
지겹군.
Kasane Tetto!
직접 손봐야겠네.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다.
이렇게 다 함께
샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
Perfect. Done. Do the thing. Question, I don't know how the whole Vocaloid thing usually works, in terms of, you know, usage and stuff. Is it just you buy the rights for the pack, for whatever Vocaloid you want to talk about, and you are free to use it however you want? Or is it, like, how is it?
그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을! 아르카나 슬레이어!
제 행위군.
Yeah, you buy the voice, and just about free to do whatever with it. Nice.
저자에게는 그런 형세가
지금이다. 해골바가 범이 대가리.
This isn't me, you know, planning to do Vocaloid music, just curious. Well, as long as you don't break TOS, of course. Ah, damn, I cannot make hentai with Hatsune Miku with the authentic voice? What the fuck? How dare they stifle creativity so?
나도 최선을 다했어. 너희들은 왜 나의 노력을
제정신이랍니다.
몰라주는 거야?
Which I've seen someone do twice with the same voice bank.
진작에 벌레만도 못하게 죽어버려.
Honestly, not surprising.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
공간을 뭉갠다. 제압 완료.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
편히 쉬시게.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but they are based on, like, an actual person, right?
다가오지 마라.
그 목마르. 하지만 그래 봤자 거다. 조금만 조용히. 할 말 있으면 전투.
They are made with, like, the vocal samples of a real person.
공간을 뭉갠다. 제압 완료.
Kai Yuki, a Vocaloid whose voice giver is a child of less than 10, has a TOS of not doing anything with sexual content, and guess what they did? Ah, makes sense.
생체 반응이 끊어진 개체의 기록이 감지됩니다. 만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한
I mean, when it comes to
당신과
the child stuff, don't.
모르겠네요.
I'm just like questioning, like, me personally probably wouldn't allow kids near that kind of stuff to begin with, like the whole Vocaloid thing. It is a business side of things. But I guess there are like kid actors as well, so I don't know. The whole bringing a kid and trying to make money off of a voice, it's like, I don't know, feels a little bit weird to me. But I mean, I guess there are way worse things that people have done, so just feels kind of weird profiting off of, I don't know. Speaking of Kayuki,
공간을 뭉갠다.
I feel like I've heard this somewhere.
휘말리기 싫으면 비켜.
너희도 이번 역경을 헤쳐나가기만 하면 능력을 기를 수 있을 거야. 비록 그 과정에서 희생이 나올 수 있겠지만 내가 스피드로서
임하겠습니다.
너희가 죽지 않도록 도와줄게.
There we go, starting to do a little bit of damage. Stop applying bleed to me, you stupid overgrown flower.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Mm-hmm. "400 roses, my beloved." It's a cool boss, very underused, but stop sucking my blood. You are not Ryoshu. You do not get to suck my blood. You're not Autis. You're not any of the female characters. You're a flower. Don't.
모래배들의 잠옷 유쾌해 보이는군. 청주라도 걸친 건가?
I love the fact that still, the meta for this is just ignore it.
아르카나 비트. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 거슬리는 놈을 깔끔히 잘라내. 그게 바로 만탄지.
There we go.
공간을 뭉갠다.
In the Bakumori. Stop screaming. Nobody cares, you little flower. Just give up.
어서 적대 기체를 자세히 파악해 주세요. 안 그러면 많은 직원들이 다칠 거예요.
You will inflict a tiny bit of bleed. Whatever will I do? How's our charge? Fine.
나아가주게.
You applied 2 bleed to me, how could you? There's one vocal synth that I know that is completely artificial. Adachi Rei? Huh. I imagine it would be a bit difficult to actually create it, but once you create a fully artificial one, you'd be able to bend it to your will a little bit better than what is made off of someone's voice, I think.
지금이다. 해골바가지, 어미 대가리. 자! 복잡하게 엉킨 문제는 시작과 끝을 찾아야 풀어질 테지.
At least that's the way that I would imagine it would go.
차라리
Something that is built from the ground up is easier to adjust and control than something that is a derivative of something real.
지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가 그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
Floor 8. I wonder where I'm gonna go. Many different vocal synths origins have interesting stories.
완수.
I imagine it's very fun, kind of just having a little bit of trivia about that level of things. Like, Teto was originally an April Fool's joke. Well, now she's here to stay. Now she's permanently memed to the ground as a chubby friend of Hatsuri Miku. For some reason. I'll take metronome for free. Let's try to make a couple tier 3 burns. Disc, nice. And now what? Come on, give me dust to dust. Fuck! Not what I was looking for, but okay. Okay, let's delete the flower.
닥쳐라, 해파.
Smell the flowers and sit for hours.
내 뭐. 내려라 모자리들. 이라는 뜻이다. 응?
Okay, you're all fine. Go ahead.
내가 그 로션
공간을 뭉갠다.
용순해졌을 거라 기대했나? 그걸 근육이
피로 때리시. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
The whole industry of Vocaloids is very interesting. Just overall. The thing is, I knew of Hatsune Miku before I even knew, before I was even like the age of the internet, like the age at which I started using internet, kind of thing. Before I was even allowed at the PC, but I already knew who Hatsune Miku was.
복잡한 관리법은 관리자 당신이 파악하고 판단해야 해. 전투에 임하겠습니다.
I still remember seeing the 11 polka one, and seeing that very first meme with the leak. You know, where she's spinning the leak. All that shit.
정의보다도 풍자여 생명 속에 파묻힌 그대 여기서 빛의 무리 앞에 막는 증오스러 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐
Before any of the other shit was happening anywhere on the internet. I remember that shit was even on the TV, actually. That's where I mostly have seen it.
조각조각 형체도 남지 않았네. 난도질당한
공간을 뭉갠다.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 차라리
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
What is wrong with you? Attack these ones.
대가리 딱대기. 공간을 뭉갠다.
There we go.
공격. 다음에 다른 기체에게도 다시 써줄래? 터졌구나. 다른
달빛조차
직원에게도
살려는
도움이 될지도
올고든
몰라.
That one is dead.
한수
아르카나 세이버! 방금은 좀 쩔었는데.
휘말리시려면 비켜. 조용히.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고모들
적에게 치명상을
같았어.
입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 저는 언제나 옳은 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
No. Screw you. I don't want you.
이제 남은 시간이 없어. 당장 눈앞에 있으면 신경 쓰지 마. 괴물들이 바깥으로 나가는 순간 직원들의 목숨 하나하나가 대수일 것 같아? 해야 할 걸 하자고, 관리자.
Yeah, let's go like that.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Give me back my HP, you stupid flowers.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬이나 생략하는 게 좋겠지.
아르카나 세이버!
지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 자! 효율적인 대처로 대체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 달린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Please delete the flower. Thank you.
무파법을 이제야 좀 이해했군.
Go eat a bag of dicks. I don't want to take your deals, you stupid flower post.
이야기가 손으로
Jeez.
나도 저럴 때가
하지만 슬슬 몰리는군.
힘 한번 주고 한번 휘두르면 죄다.
These two, clearly, they're the least painful.
수용 과자로 결정하지.
I guess Bloodsack again, even if I don't need it. I'm gonna save the seismic one for the last, so can I get a 3? There we go. Thank you. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Give me the bleed one. Smoke some wires. Completely useless for my team, but it's still a tier 3. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
완수했어요.
Shot of the Apocalypse. Okay, we're trying to get tier 3 burn. Don't screw me over here, game. There we go. Now I can actually upgrade this stuff. Not have to worry about anything.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료. 얌전히 잠들어 있어야 할 놈들까지 눈을 떠버렸나?
Yeah, you go. You do the thing. Ba-da-dum.
앞으로도
Mhm.
달빛조차 잘려나갈 올곧은 하나. 훌륭한 한수 배웠네.
먹어 치워라. 휘말리기 싫으면 비켜.
Ba-da-bum.
그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고. 어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑
I think I have enough charge by now to where I can just not worry about getting charge.
적에게 치명성을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 가지고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
You know what I'm realizing? That if I try to do a solo run with Ishmael, the reindeer Ishmael,
언어를 만들어두길 잘했네.
it would be kind of stupid.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Because I would have zero downsides in terms of attacking with the S3, but I will not be able to actually aim it.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 제거했습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 달린 날짜리
It would just go at a random target.
소란이 죽었네.
제압 개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아.
It could hit the same guy 3 times in a row, or it could hit 3 different people.
아르카나
진 같은 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해.
Would be kind of stupid, but also kind of funny.
충전 기능 점검. 단순을 정리. 공간을 뭉갠다.
Next time I stream, I'll probably start the Intervallo. I do want to finish it fast. I know I technically have a lot more time for it, but I don't want to wait until the last moment to do it. Because who knows how long the refractal stuff with the girl is gonna take.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나?
혈안이 줄었네요.
조용히.
개체에게 일격을 가하는 데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만
How much charge? Enough charge.
모두의 희생을
You get enough charge.
특별해지는 것이
You're fine. You're not gonna delete me.
아무것도 남지 마라. 절묘한 하나.
편히 쉬시게.
자세에 틀림은 없고
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
당신은 물려 터졌군요. 지켰다. 혈안이 줄었네요.
조용히.
There we go.
제압 완료. 승객 보관 준비. 무, 분.
Why did it zoom out to the left?
역시 모가지를
The hell was that?
저 도야지 같은 새끼들은. 공간에
I don't think I've ever seen a 12 potency. Damn, I did not know that Autis was built like that. 12 potency charge. Hey, yo. Really? I knew that, like, the max was 10. I didn't know that she can go to 12. I thought 10 was, like, the max. I didn't expect 12 to be a thing. You have to play Charge more? Here's the issue. Charge and Tremor are the two teams that just don't wanna... I've been able to see upwards to 30 potency. Damn. Yeah, I just don't play enough Charge. Charge and Tremor are the two keywords that I don't really interact with that much. I want to, but it requires a lot of setup usually. And most of the time I just kind of default back to, hey, let me use my bleed team, or hey, let me use my, you know, rupture team, aka hay shows. Or let me even use my burn team, sinking team. Just never really charge. To be fair, charge kind of fell off. Like, they have been improving things recently with newer charge IDs, but for a very long time charge has been kind of meh. And Tremor just feels too complicated. Like, I can figure it out. I'm just not a fan of dealing with it.
지금이다. 내 죄는 내가 알아서
You know, usually when I'm playing I just want to, you know, click button, everything dies on its own thing.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았잖아. 너희도 세피라든 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야 해.
But yeah, I didn't know that you can go above 10 potency. I knew that you could break through the count relatively easily. You could get to 30 count, no problem. But potency?
잠든 그대를 기릴
13.
공간을 뭉갠다. 공간을 뭉갠다.
I think my charge gen for Autis is so low that she just doesn't have count, she only has potency. Because the only ability I spam, Rip Dimension, only eats
많은 기억을 쌓아줘.
count.
언젠가
Doesn't produce it at all.
가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
Okay. Now then. Abysmal Seismic Zone. Let's finish that in the easiest way possible. You know how I was bitching about not getting it? If I get it now, it's gonna be... You know... No, 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 you can't do this to me. You cannot do this to me. What is this? No, no. I was gonna say if I actually get the gift, I'm ending stream after this mirror dungeon. Oh fuck. Guess GG's. Fuck. No way. Yes way. Fuck. Oh. Well then.
빨리 시작하시죠.
God damn it.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도
Well, I guess I have an early night today.
못하겠습니다. 정확하게. 너무 유치하잖아요.
I cannot handle this bullshit. I bitched. Just today, I bitched about not being able to get it. And both, in the same run, I get both EX gifts. I get both wealth and a certain philosophy. Great. Great. Oh my god, this game.
엄마는 무기라는
This goddamn game.
제일 뛰어난 게 강력.
제 행위군. 그렇다면
나아가주게. 공간을 뭉갠다. 편히 쉬시게.
약점을 공략해서 하는 거.
The one time I get this goddamn gift is at the end of the 10th floor dungeon. When I don't need it. When it doesn't matter at all.
직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 충전기는 전부
This is just unfair.
저희 직원들이 기체 부위를 파괴했어요. 역시
This is unfair. This is bullshit.
속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지
You know, it's... this feels like getting this ego gift on floor 10 feels like getting a character, a 5-star in a gacha, one pull away from hard pity. Like, you know, Hard Pity is at 90 pulls and you get the character at 89. This is what it feels like. Like, thanks, I got it. Would have preferred if I got it like ages ago. But of course, like, today the game just hates me. I start bitching about getting certain philosophy too much, I get a certain philosophy. I bitch about not getting wealth ever, it gives me wealth. Just
아무것도 남지 마라.
제압기 책에 커피를 준것 같아.
먹어 치워라.
우리 팀의 직원다운 완벽한 잘하들어.
If this had been a floor 15 run, you'd have gotten every secret boss. No. I know I wouldn't have. But the thing is that, like, I haven't picked up the graces needed for the floor 15, so...
효율적인 대처로
Like, I'm not gonna be able to push into the boss even if I wanted to. My economy is fucked. I don't have all of the necessary stuff, and wealth alone cannot carry me to floor 15.
이재싱 수에선
But I know that with my luck, with this run's luck, I probably would have.
아무것도 남지 마라. 적에게 치명성을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
조금만 더 힘내자.
How many of these
대체 제압까지 얼마 남지 않았어.
단숨에 정리하도록.
these fights alone are taking ages?
절묘한 한압이었군.
공간을 뭉갠다.
방금 공격. 다른 개체에게도
먹어
다시
치워라.
해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될 것 같네.
재밌네. 차라리.
I need to reset my luck. Like, I'm done after this. Well, after this, I'm going to, you know, do the daily pool. And if I get fucking Marisol or Ishmael from it, I'm gonna be... Do not make me upset, game. Just don't, okay? It's... Just don't, okay?
우와, 지금 완전 사촌들이랑 공모대 같았어.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Just delete this guy.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
있는 힘껏
그렇긴 하네.
찔러놓고 으깨놨지만 저것들은 언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지고 파괴되어도 다시
빨리
교체되는
시작하시죠.
것처럼
Just get through the fights.
이 얼마나 완벽하게 그지없는 나만의 지옥인가.
개체가 유리한 조건을 이용하고자 하는 징조가 보입니다만 관리자님의 전술력과 제 지시만 있다면 그다지 위협적이진 않을 것 같군요.
공간을
You know what they could add, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? I'm assuming that the Mirror Dungeon system kind of runs on seeds, right? Every time you start a new Mirror Dungeon, you roll essentially a new seed for it. How it usually is with procedurally generated stuff, you know, like from Minecraft to pretty much any other thing. It would make sense if they added like a custom seed Mirror Dungeon run. Like where you don't have to randomly do it, but you don't get rewards for it or something. Like, just to see how broken you can make a run go?
그중 제일 뛰어난 게
Or like to redo the same layout again and again?
공간을 뭉갠다.
Just for fun.
방금은 간지였는데.
That'd be interesting, yeah?
이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
It could also serve as a variation of, you know, I once had an idea for a tier 5 ego gift. Oh. Do tell. What was the idea? What's your idea? It's not probably original. I mean, no idea is ever perfectly original, but
기획팀에 수반다운 완벽한
아무것도 남지 마라.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해.
해골바가 범위 효율적인 대처로 대치를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 달린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요. 대가리 딱 떼도
grant allied units a plus 5% to roll heads.
아무것도 남지 마라.
To guarantee heads.
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만 충분하잖아.
Yeah. I mean, for negative coin, units plus 10 for tails. So you don't have to go to the negative. Yeah. I mean, like, I think there was a thing, no? I think at some point there was an ego gift or like a modifier. Like maybe a skill for the skill tree in Mirror Dungeon that guaranteed that the first coin that you roll is guaranteed to be heads or something. I don't remember. Something like that. Dude, I'm just gonna be fighting you anyway, so... No.
나만의 지옥인가?
Wait, I still don't have grandeur? Okay, I'll take it. If it was in any Mirror Dungeon upgrade tree, I don't know. There was something that guaranteed, and people abused it. People abused it a lot, from what I remember. Because, surprise, surprise, something that guarantees heads is good. Hello, Honglu's big-ass forehead. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I miss those, except for locking certain ego gifts behind upgrades. Yeah, I genuinely like the idea of just having, like a skill tree for mirror dungeons. I'm doing great. Oh, I'm doing good myself. Except the game is trolling me a little bit, giving me the 1% ego gifts when I don't need them. But I still appreciate the game for the generous offer, I guess. And you know, losing my mind, grinding MDs. The game will game. Indeed, the game will game. Fuck it, we ball. For a second there, I was sitting and thinking, I kept buying and buying things, I kept re-rolling things, upgrading things, why haven't my money moved? And then I remember, right, wealth, that's a thing that exists. I forgot there was even a thing. Grinding MD is the closest we'll ever get to distortions. Yeah, MD is my monolith. Is there anything I would even want? Sure. Let's make sure every single of our audio skills is S3. The rerolls are actually full price for some reason. I might as well take Illusory Hunt. Sure, let's get you as well. Yeah, you're giving me money ego gifts. For what? I'm at floor 10. This is the last floor for me. I'm not taking it further. Sure, let's bring everyone to the max. Okay. Let's delete the big fat green man and be done with this. And I'll finally be free of the achievements. At least until the next season.
귀하들의 전투에 낭보가 있기를 기원하네.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지? 공간을 뭉갠다.
Give it to him, Don. You know what to do. Definitely. Face planting into the floor is not necessary, but I appreciate the dedication.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 거슬리는 놈을 깔끔히 잘라냈고 그게 바로 만탄지예다. 전투에 임하겠습니다.
You know what would be cool? Ego synchronization stuff. You know, if you have the ID based on an ego and the actual ego. If you have them both equipped, imagine synchronization stuff. Oh, that would be cool. But probably a little bit overpowered and probably not something that they're gonna be looking at anytime soon. At least not until we get Alephs, I don't think. Unless they already said it and I just don't know about it. Which, let's be honest, possibility.
영상을 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될 거예요.
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 불만을 해소해준 보람이 있네. 대가리 딱 지금 천리안 하나도 없군. 더 많은 보조사서의 도움을 받을 수 있을 거야.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로
And there we go. I will not enter the extreme mode. Thank you though, for the offer.
나도. 그러고 보니까 그 환상체
Okay.
내려줄 나이가 없어졌다.
Yes, I will claim the rewards.
관리를 맡겨주실까?
And now I can finally get the stupid achievement. And also get wealth, finally. Okay. Click. Are these ribbons like the good job you did it part of the thing or not? I'm assuming they are. Okay. And Kefallen, got that. Okay, let's see. If this gives me... If this is golden, that's that. This is this and that is that. Okay, we're still fine. My luck is not that fucked. Okay. should I be? Okay, let me think. Do I want to go for another mirror dungeon run? Or do I not want to? How many boxes I have? Right, I haven't claimed the boxes. Yoink. Hold on. We do excavations. Hey, would you look at that? We leveled up. My maximum went from 145 to 145. Nice. I got refunded this run.
다행이네요. 제정신인 동안 끝나서.
Might as well. There we go. Two more Lux excavations and we are in the clear. For the week. Okay, how many boxes I've got now? Wrong thing. 208. Now I gotta think what my plan is gonna be. What is gonna be my plan? Because if I don't... I could just start saving up boxes until the end of the season, essentially, and then buy everything at that point. Plus, I will, you know, get a bunch of stuff from Volpurgis, probably. Unless I get everything in the first temple, and then that's that. Who knows how luck is gonna do everything. So, I will need a lot of Heathcliff stuff. Because, you know, Lucio Cliff is coming. I will need a lot of Radia. A lot of Marisol. Right now I need 600? No, not 600. 1200. Yeah, 1200 total Marisol shards. And that is a lot. 1200. I need 10 times the amount of what I've got for Marisol. Unless I get lucky and actually pull them. Which I very much doubt I will. 666 thread, let's go. That's exactly what I want. So, essentially, until the end of the event, it's going to be this Marisol and Ishmael, and then the Thumb duo. And then I'm assuming it's gonna be Walpurgis right after that? If we are to believe the roadmap. Fun fact, Kim Ji-hoon's favorite Lobcorp Abnos were White Knight and Apocalypse, but I wonder fucking why. Oh, you're telling me that the most elaborate Abnos that the development team put the most amount of time into developing ended up being his favorites? No way. The scary part is that we might eventually have to fight White Knight in this game. You do realize that, right? one of those Walpurgis days, White Knights will be there. We'll have to fight both. Definitely. We'll have to fight both, and I'm not looking forward to it. Because both were a huge pain in the ass. Humongous pain in the dick. Oh, I don't want to fight White Knight in Limbus. And you know that they're gonna do it the cool way, right? It's gonna start as the Plague Doctor, and as the fight progresses, it's going to start evolving more and more and more until you hit the phase 2 where it's full on White Knight. You know it. I haven't, like, in Lobotomy, I still haven't managed to win against White Knight legitimately. Like, I haven't actually won a fight against it. I did have it, and I did it, you know, the fight started, but, you know, I did the whole one sin or and 1,000 good deeds or whatever it's called. I guess I will have to take revenge on it. Which is... Why? Why did I set myself into this corner? I already have everything Greg related. I just love the fact that they were like, okay, what do we do with the new Ishmael? Kim Salt but better. I can't. Like, she can do to claim their bones just by losing a defense skill. And to claim their bones is a goddamn S2 for her. S2. I'm still in love with her prosthetic arms. They are pretty cool. Well, she has rocket arms. You'd be able to claim their bones as well if you had rocket arms. Hey, Eldritch Blast, welcome. Yeah, yes, but if you have rocket arms, you'd probably be able to do a lot more than just claim their bones. I'm a sucker for modified arms, either prosthetic or biological. Let me introduce you to my man. I know you probably never heard of him. What are you? Chainsaw Man Gregor. I've already said multiple times. I know, I know. I know you love Greg, but still. Screw my lesbianism, Gregory is my one and only exception. Yeah, I mean... Close enough, right? Close enough. You'd be surprised how fucking annoying it is. I'll get him corrected. God damn. You'd be surprised how difficult it is to actually get these pistols done. They're pissing me off. I have this piece of shit in my hands. It is such a pain in the ass to make it look good. I feel like the universe has just decided to screw with my attempts at cosplay just to specifically fuck with me. Just, the universe decided that guy, screw him. I had to put so much effort into this stupid pistol. God. When the paint itself is starting to rebel against you, you know you've angered something. Something beyond your comprehension. Your fault for choosing one of the most intricately designed... Yes. I mean, to be fair, if you are gonna do a cosplay, you gotta at least choose one that is going to look badass and have a lot of effort into it, right? Because this looks cool. This looks badass, right? Oops, my bad. Sorry. This looks a twig with a fucking cloak. This man looks like a twig. This is a man with a blankie. And on a side note, at the very least this, you can, wear in normal. Like, you might look like a pompous ass, but it's just a suit. It is, like, if you discount the butterflies on a hand, it is just a suit. Where the fuck are you gonna wear this Frankenstein ass? I mean, to be fair, this is a pretty fire fit as well, but this is too anime for me to cosplay, if that makes sense. This is just no. The Germain is just as LCB outfit? Yes, but with a big ass fruit weaved into it. I was thinking, like, if I am going to do another cosplay in, Limbus, after stupid Solemn Lament, I'd probably have to go for a Wild Hunt. This would probably be the one that I'd have to go for. The homeless drip. Well, duh, of course. Mostly just because my hair is almost usually just when it's in my neutral state is usually just this. Like, my usual hairstyle is just slightly longer Heathcliff. That's just my normal hair. If I am feeling a particularly long hair kind of time, then it's Greg. Then it's Greg with a ponytail. it makes sense that I would be cosplaying those two, you know? My hair is not so big and flowy as to try and do Honglu. I probably could get away with Marisol. Maybe if I... maybe Yisang? But I would need to, you know, get my hair, you know, blacken my hair for that. It still kills me, just a dude. Ah yes, the ID. The ID, I am too lazy to put on proper clothes, but I gotta get out and go get groceries. The drip. That or W Honglu. At least he's wearing like a lab coat or something. Imagine someone tries to cosplay this. How? How would you... I mean, technically. No, 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 no. I'm not, no, no. I'm not a Honglu kind of guy. Too many people want to fuck or peg Honglu. I am not Honglu. Here's the funny thing, though. Here's a funny question, right? You know how we talked on multiple occasions about, oh, will this character get a long hair version, right? Are we gonna get long hair Ryoshu, and then we got it. Kurakuma Honglu, Tingtang Honglu, Hooklu, You know how we were always asking, like, is that character gonna get long hair? Is Honglu gonna get short hair? At any moment? Are we gonna get a buzz cut Honglu? Not in any of his egos even does he have short hair. Hook Office Marisol and Hook Office Ryoshu. But he's based on tie-in, or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. We need short hair, Honglu, yay. I wonder when we're gonna get new UI skins. Since look at all of this menu that we have behind me. Here, let me just get out of the way. See? All of the menu. Look at all of that menu that we've got. Okay, gotta get back in place. Yeah, okay. I think that was a good moment for me to stop yapping and just end the stream. I think at least. I'm a little bit tired. And we did do stuff today. We've accomplished a lot of bullshit. We've done all the achievements, finally. Yay. Now I'm just missing one guy. I'm missing one man. And next time I'm doing floor 15, I'm sure I'm gonna run into him. Don't even worry. Okay. But yeah. I think now is a good time for me to bring today's stream to an end. Thank you everyone for dropping by. Thank you Endless for sticking around for a very long time. Thanks Eldritch Blast for dropping in. Hongo's big forehead as well. You're always welcome here. Thank you Oscape. Thank you Topat. Thank you Canny Alias. I remember everyone, for now at least. Well, there are not that many people, but I remember most of you. You're all appreciated. Always nice to see you all drop by. Hope to see you all again soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow, something like that. Yeah, and with that, I'm thinking it is time. Good night, good luck, whatever the fuck. Bye-bye.